Next to interpolate is the Honorable Raul Manuel.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Before I start dun sa ilang questions, gusto ko lang din i-express yung support ko at the appropriate time kapag mag-act na ang Committee on Appropriations dun sa pagpapasapina po natin ng document in relation dun sa paggamit ng confidential funds ng Office of the Vice President for 2022 and 2023, pati ang DepEd confidential funds for 2023. So, to proceed, Madam Chair, I'm concerned dun sa paano din na-check ang paggamit naman ng intelligence funds ng Armed Forces of the Philippines given ang napapabalitang patuloy na mga abductions even under the current administration. I want to check if the Commission on Audit is able to ensure na na-implement yung COA circular pagdating sa ganitong usapin. Nasa circular po Section 5.2.1 on reporting requirements, and I quote, Madam Chair, to strengthen accountability, all heads of agencies, of national government agencies, LGUs and GOCCs, which released confidential fund and or intelligence fund shall submit quarterly accomplishment report on the use of confidential fund and intelligence fund. So, may we know, Madam Chair, from COA kung natiyak ba nila na nagawa ito ng AFP when it comes to the use of the intelligence fund?
Thank you, Madam Chair. Thank you, Congressman Manuel. We want to report na yun pong mga uniformed agencies natin ay binabantayan po namin ang kanilang paggamit po ng intelligence fund, and we make sure that everything is in order po. Yung pong submission sila at yung pong mga paggamit nila, and marami po kasing attachment yun. It's in the Joint Memorandum Circular. We ensure that everything po ay tama po.
Okay, so at this point naman, Madam Chair, I will not delve into kung paano nagamit since hindi pa naman DND yung humaharap sa atin. Mas gusto ko lang tiyakin kung na-comply kasi doon naman natin talaga masisilip kung paano siya ginamit ng AFP. So, Section 6.2, Madam Chair, on liquidation of cash advance, 6.2.1, and I quote, liquidation of cash advance for confidential fund and intelligence fund shall be audited by the ICFAO, end of quote. So, nagawa din po ba ito, Madam Chair, ng Commission on Audit?
Madam Chair, Congressman Manuel, lahat po yan ay dumadaan po sa ICFAO, and na-audit po namin on a regular basis. Actually po, hindi ko na yung detalye, just to let you know that sometimes we issue audit observation memorandum and NDs kung kinakailangan po, and notice of suspension. So, iba-iba po ang treatment namin, depende po sa submissions po nila.
Okay. Also, Madam Chair, para din sa kaalaman syempre ating mga kababayan na ganito pala talaga dapat yung ginagawa when it comes to intelligence fund and even confidential fund. 6.2.2, all cash advances for confidential fund and intelligence fund shall be liquidated within 30 days after every quarter or from the approved target date of completion of the project or activity. So, yun din po ba, Madam Chair? Natiyak din po ba yan ng COA?
Yes, Madam Chair, Congressman Manuel, binabantayan po namin yung dates, and actually, kapag po hindi po nagagawa yan, we issue the appropriate audit action.
Okay, and I'll skip, Madam Chair, 6.2.2.7. All cash advances for confidential fund and or intelligence fund shall be liquidated at year-end. So, for the years 2022 and 2023. So far kasi yun yung natapos na. Can we confirm din kung natiyak po yun ng COA, Madam Chair?
Yes, Madam Chair. We confirm na natapos po namin lahat yun.
Okay. As to the supplemental or yung mga documentary requirements, Madam Chair, kasi ito yung mga dapat na pinapasa ng agencies including the AFP. Nasa 6.2.3. The liquidation of cash advances shall be supported by the following documentary requirements. liquidation report, certified copy of the check and paid disbursement voucher of the cash advance. Meron din, Madam Chair, documentary evidence of payments, kasama dyan ang mga resibo or ibang proof kung walang resibo. Copy of the physical and financial plan, copy of the accomplishment report, copy of the transmittal letter, of the disbursement voucher and supporting documents, tsaka other supporting documents the ICFAO deems necessary for the proper evaluation of liquidation documents submitted. So lahat po ba ng ito, Madam Chair, na napakarami, nakapag-comply ba dito ang AFP for 2022 and 2023?
Your Honors, they submit all these documents and kapag ka po may kulang, hindi naman po namin ini-issuehan ng credit notice.
Okay.
Opo. Kapag ka po kulang, hindi po namin tinatanggap and we let them know kung ano po yung kulang until they comply at saka lang po namin tatanggapin for audit, Your Honors.
Okay. Now, Madam Chair, on the tasks of the Commission on Audit, in particular, sa chairperson po natin, 6.3.4, the COA chairperson through the ICFAO shall A. Conduct post-audit of the liquidations of disbursements from the cash advances for the CE or confidential expenses and IE intelligence expenses of government agencies. Nagawa po ba iyon, Madam Chair?
Yes, Your Honors, nagagawa po natin yan. Kapag ka po may nakita kaming mali or may nakita po kaming kulang na documents, we issue the appropriate AOM po.
Okay,
Observation.
subsection B, Madam Chair, the COA Chair shall retain for safekeeping all liquidation reports and supporting papers. So, nasa COA pa rin po ba yung mga pinasa ng AFP?
Yes, nakatago po sa amin for safekeeping po.
Okay, subsection C, Madam Chair, maintain and update a record of the cash advances and their liquidations pertaining to confidential expenses and intelligence expenses for each individual AO and for each agency.
Yes, Your Honors, nakatago po lahat. Ang ano ko lang po, ang limitation lang po doon is 10 years po per, kunwari po ba, ang lumampas na po ng 10 years, then we have to dispose of it. Otherwise po, maubusan din po kami ng storage space.
Okay, so since ang focus po natin is AFP intelligence funds for 2022 and 2023, so assured pa naman po tayo na within the 10-year time frame po yan. Tama? Madam Chair?
Tama po.
Okay, and also I think it was mentioned earlier, task of the COA chairperson, issue an AOM, NS or ND addressed to the head of agency as may be warranted in accordance with the RRSA or COA Circular number 2009-006.
Yes, we do that po. Nag-issue po kami ng AOMs, NS or NDs as appropriate po. Depende po sa resulta po ng audit natin.
Okay, and in relation dyan, Madam Chair, subsection E, to keep records of all AOM, NS, ND issued to the head of agency.
Yes po.
Meron din. And I think this is the last, Madam Chair, subsection F, provide the concerned agency accountant with a copy of the AOM, NS, and ND issued in relation to the post-audit of the liquidation of cash advances for confidential fund and intelligence fund.
Opo. Pinapa-receive po namin yan and the signature is required para po sa receipt ng documents that we furnish them.
Okay, so given that, Madam Chair, at the appropriate time and after my interpellation naman sa DND, in particular sa AFP, then I will proceed with whatever would be appropriate on that matter. Thank you, Madam Chair.
Salamat. Next is the Honorable Jaime Fresnadi.
Okay, good afternoon po, Madam Chair. Good afternoon po sa COA family headed by Chair. Unang-una po ay nagpapasalamat po ako dun sa position ng COA na instead of not commenting on the request of the mga local officials seeking guidance on what to do or mga questions ay ngayon ang position po ninyo ay tumulong na. Thank you very much po, COA, dahil talagang marami po sa mga local officials. I was a former local officials at every now and then kami po ay nagsisik ng advice. Thank you for this position po. earlier po ay nabanggit sa presentations ng inyong budget na out of the 13 billion budget proposed ay nagkaroon ng decrease in the amount of 670 million. Napakalaki po ng amount nito. Ang tanong ko po ay how would this decrease in the budget affect the implementations of your mandates? Yun pong
Thank you for that po. If mapapansin po ninyo, Madam Chair, Honorable Congressman Fresnedi, ang ano po siya, ang malaking effect po is dun po sa province, yung pong Pisaw, yun pong mga offices po namin sa mga provincial capital, yung pong storage po of the documents, yun po yung yun po yung naalis sa aming budget. So, based po sa mga tanong ni Congressman Manuel kanina, if narinig po ninyo, we have to keep 10 years po we are required to keep 10 years po yung mga dokumento. So, yung pong hindi paglagay ng storage facilities sa amin po sa mga Pisaw na mga offices ay malaki pong epekto kasi po yung pong pagtago at pag-safekeep nito, which are these are sometimes needed in cases, kuminsan po sa mga reconciliation cases po ganyan. Kaya po yun ang aming pong problema. Yun po yung malaking nawala dun po sa proposed budget namin. Kasi po dumadami na po kasi ngayon ng transaction sa mga LGUs, so kailangan po talaga namin ng storage spaces, Your Honors.
okay, with this reduction in your budget, ano po yung strategies po na gagawin po ninyo o adjustment para po at least ay yung impact ay ng budget decrease ay medyo hindi po masyadong malaki?
Unang-una po, Madam Chair, Congressman Fresnedi, ang una po namin strategy ay makikiusap po kami sa inyo. Na baka po pwede mga ibalik.
Well, definitely, we will support your request for the additional of your budget.
Ayun po. Well, kung sakali naman pong hindi po kami pagbigyan, ang aming pong ginagawa is we safekeep it first po with the local government unit concerned. Kunwari po sa kapitolyo ng probinsya or sa office po ng municipal mayor, doon na po muna namin nilalagay. But syempre po yun pong sometimes yun pong documents are sensitive, so mas maganda po sana kung ang nagsisafekeep ay kami po.
Okay, last year, during the budget deliberations, I raised the issue on COA's unfilled positions. Tinignan ko po ang unfilled positions noong 2020 up to 2024. 2020, you have, based on GAA, 41% unfilled position in 2020, 41%. In 2021, 41.31%. In 2022, 41.31%. And in 2023, 40.81%. I think, Mr. Chair, this is a big numbers of employees that you needed to really fulfill your mission to really make efficient audit of all government agencies, considering that the task of auditing, no, right now, I will just illustrate the severity of this staffing shortfall. We have 42,029 barangays, as well as an additional 42,029 sangguniang kabataan entities, or totaling 84,000. Hindi pa po kasama yung po 1,494 municipalities, 149 cities, 82 provinces, and various department, national government agencies, GOCCs, and other governmental instrumentality in the country. In 2023, you have unfilled unfilled positions of 5,207. Palagay ko po, sa sobrang daming ino-audit, baka kailangan po, Mr. Chair, na meron po tayong catch-up plan para po mabawasan yung 41% average for the past 5 years na unfilled position. Madam Chair. Jillian?
Madam Chair, ang aming pong head ng admin, si Ascom Lorna, will be the one to answer.
Ascom Lorna?
Thank you.
Yes po. Thank you po, Madam Chair. So, since June 2022 po, kung ano po yun, we have significantly increased yung recruitment po natin. In fact po, from the last year po ng utilization namin ng unfilled positions po, medyo tumaas po kami ngayon, 65% na po. So, knowing the needs of the Commission po in terms of recruitment po, we are partnering with the Commission is partnering with various colleges and universities for career talks, as well as po sa Civil Service Commission and other government agencies po. Ito yung mga job fairs po. We continuously do this po, lalo na po in yung mga nag-off-taking for CPAs. So, we normally attend this po and offer po yung career path nila sa Commission. And the rate of accession po through the recruitment of personnel has significantly improved in 2022 to 2023. But there has been also steady increase po ng separation of employees. So like in 2022 po, we have recruited 571. However po, yung nag-separate po is 595. In 2023 po, we have hired 632. Ang nag-separate po from service, 490. And in the first quarter po ng 2024, we have recruited 248. Ang nag-retire po is 243. So this is basically po ang contributory factor po dito is yung optional retirement po. When our employees reach the age of 60 po, they're preparing po to leave government service. But rest assured po, Honorable Presidio, Madam Chair, we are continuously really exerting efforts in recruiting po and filling up yung pong mga unfilled positions namin.
Okay, maraming salamat po. No? Pero